If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So these are central matters to Christianity. In fact, I believe that these are the very three matters that determine whether or not you are a Christian. Do you believe that Jesus is Lord? And chapter 10 of Romans defines very clearly Lord as Yahweh, God himself, not just some leader to follow, but God. Do you believe Jesus is God? Number two, do you believe he died on the cross for your sins and then rose from the dead? If you do, you're a Christian. Now, Islam doesn't have the same core sets of beliefs. It has different beliefs. The Shahada, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. By saying this, if someone says it with niyyah, with intention to convert to Islam, then they are a Muslim. So, these are the core beliefs of Christianity, Jesus' lordship, his deity, and his resurrection, and the core beliefs of Islam. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. In the Quran, chapter 3, you can believe Jesus cleansed the lepers, that he healed the blind, he healed the deaf, he raised the dead. He is the virgin-born Messiah, son of Mary. He is the one who's going to come back at the end of times. You can believe all that, but don't you believe that he died on the cross, or that he rose from the dead, or that he is God. What does Romans chapter 10, verse 9 tell us? If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. The exact three things that Islam denies about Jesus are the exact three things we have to believe in order to be saved.
How would you respond to a new Muslim friend that seeks to build a bridge of commonality between Islam, Christianity, and Judaism?
And that's a good point too, and this will tack on to the question that he just asked. Muslims do believe that Islam is the culmination of religion. So Muslims believe that Allah has sent Adam, that Allah has sent Noah, that Allah sent Moses, that Allah sent Joseph. All these names that you find in the Old Testament, you'll find them in the Quran. 24 prophets from the Old Testament, Islam subsumes their names into the Quran. And so Islam teaches that it's a culmination of religion. These people all came in order to give to their people certain portions of the truth, and then Muhammad comes as the final messenger in all of history, and he provides the final message, Islam. And so Muslims can build a bridge within their theology. It's appropriate to say that your God is my God. Your prophet I believe to be a prophet. They can do that, and they'll try to build these bridges of commonality. And the reason they do that is because Muhammad tried to do the same thing according to the historical Muhammad.